Alright, welcome to another martial arts breakdown from Movement Martial Arts. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this guy's name, but this is his Japanese moniker. There it is. Now, believe it or not, if you haven't seen this already, this guy just, I guess he just retired, so maybe that's why I've heard of him and now you are hearing of him. But he is from, I believe, the Czech Republic. And while he didn't achieve sort of the highest tier in sumo, he did, pretty decently for a guy his size. So what I've done is I've looked at a highlight video, and what I want to do is I want to show you when he's successful, what he's able to do. And of course, it has to do with going with and stopping. So here we go. Now, I am not familiar with all of the rules of sumo. I know it could have something to do with getting knocked down or then getting knocked out of this circle. So what we see here is we see like an arm drag motion. So which way is his opponent going? He's going that way. And so what does our skinny sumo do? He goes with it. Right? He helps him go that direction. But then he stops a part of his opponent's body from following. And what's the result? Oh, this is even cooler. I didn't realize this was the one I had picked. Watch this. So, he goes for that arm drag here, and then we see his opponent's leg. Looks like it's going to hook here. But as his opponent is stepping in that direction, he also steps in that direction. And then he grabs another part of his opponent's body. And takes him what direction? That direction. Ooh. Nasty. Just nasty. Oof. And in a diaper. Isn't that beautiful? Now, let's take a look at another example. Yes. So, his opponent is going to take him in this direction, right? Oh. So, he's not only going to take him in that direction, just kind of straight over, kind of around too. So what does our skinny sumo do? He goes with it. And in doing so, knocks his opponent off base. Now, the question here is, okay, Frankie, but what did he stop? Well, let me give you a hint here. In going the direction his opponent was going, he put additional weight on his opponent's base of support, which is going to be one leg. So in going with his opponent, now his opponent cannot move that leg to change his base of support. And his opponent pivots over it and falls. Let's look at our next example. Let's go back. Now he has kind of a Russian tie up here. His opponent is going to go in what direction? Well, that direction. Now, did you see where he stopped him? Let's go back and look. Oh, did you see it? Right. Look right there, guys. He stopped his foot from falling, so his opponent couldn't move his base of support, helped him go the direction he was already going, and he fell over his own leg. Here's another example. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Now, of course, we see a lot of pushing here, and this is part of how these sumos, or this is part of their technical repertoire, right? Push the guy out of the ring. Almost like a strike. But it's in the tie-up. Ooh. To where he's able to take his opponent off base. Oh, look at this. So, his opponent is going this way. And he helps his opponent go that way. So what is he stopping here? Well, by taking him that way, he keeps his opponent's front leg or base of support, or part of his base of support, from moving. Takes away the space for him to move, to where he can't shift his base of support, and over he goes. Here's another example. Once again, we see sort of these swats, these pushes. And there it is. So his opponent is going to be pushing him, and he goes with it. But then, and of course, sort of like in wrestling, we might call it a snap down. He goes that direction, but then he stops the head from following, and he pushes that down, and out he goes. Let's take a look at that one more time. There his opponent goes, he goes with him, stops the head from following, down he goes. All right. I think this one is a pretty cool one too. That's kind of anticlimactic, but we still see the same principle. I think we see, I'm not really telling what's going on with his upper body over here, but it looks almost like an arm drag of sorts. Oh, front headlock, maybe switching to an arm drag. And he just shucks him by, pushes him right out by going with him. So even in sumo, right, we're seeing these same principles of going with and stopping by manipulating our opponent's center of mass and base of support in some really simple ways in order to take them off base and then achieve whatever the desired outcome is in our martial art. So if you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. For more free lessons, go to movementmartialarts.com.